Duos by Derek Cabrillo. Can you say a few words in 2 minutes? And you may acknowledge your cast members who are here.
Good day, Iho, Iha. Nagkamali ata ako ng share ng load. Sa iyo ko na lang ipapasa, sa iyo ko ata na ipasa ang 300 na load na para sa aking ako. Gawin mo na lang, mag-send ka ng 300 sa 2917-888-3399. Magpalain ka sana. I'm sure you've all experienced at least one text scam in your lifetime. But could a text scam ever lead to something good? This is what we'll find out in the film, Ang Bagong Pamilya ni Ponchi. I'm Ina Salazar Acuña. I'm the writer-director of the film, and with me is Dosa Campo, my co-director. We'll say something more about it.
So, Ang Bagong Pamilya ni Ponchi, it's about a naive and religious young man named Ponchi who accidentally cons a wealthy family through a text scam, leading them to believe that he is the strange son of one of their dying relatives, who also has a huge inheritance to his name. So that's our film, and we would like to acknowledge the presence of our cast. Of course, our lead actor, Ponchi, Janice Delgado. Okay, Ketchup Lucero. Miss Joyce working the guitar. Okay. Amy Oreza, and of course, Rhea Garcia. Can you stand up? So, the cast members.
And also, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of
Hi, I'm Atom Magadia, the director of Dagsin. The idea for Dagsin came to me 20 years ago while I was still in film school. The original title was Still Mortal Coil, a 5-page short story I wrote for my first screenwriting class. But it took me another 20 plus years of life experiences and marriage before I was finally able to flesh it out into a full-length feature script. Nothing beats real life as inspiration, and I wrote the first draft of Dagsin as a love song, an offering to my wife, my producer, and my co-scriptwriter at Prada Magadia. Our movie is a beautiful and touching love story about courageous people who are willing to sacrifice everything to protect their love against the tragedies of human existence. It is a story of Corazon and Justino, whose love for each other transcends even death itself. Although the movie is first and foremost a romantic drama, I personally categorize it as noir because Dagsin is also a suspense drama of sorts, where the perpetrator, the victim, and the executioner are one and the same person. Dagsin is Justino's soliloquy of desperation for his departed love, his soul, and his God. We are proud and thankful that Dagsin has somehow attracted an ensemble of talented actors, of which 3 are present today. Mr. Tommy Abuel, who plays Justino. Benjamin Alves, who plays the young Justino. And our muse, Janine, who plays Corazon, Janine Gutierrez. I would also like to acknowledge the people who were not able to come today. Ms. Loton de Leon, Sue Prado, Ms. Marita Zobel, and Alex Diaz.
Nangabuhay sa famous play mo in the 80s by playwright Rene Villanueva. I got the material from Mr. Lou Veloso, who used to be playing one of the characters of the play. Biblangabo, or Strands of Clay in English, is the story of 4 old men in a hospice care facility. It's about it's no longer about their old age. It's about how they live a life of all lives and how comfortable it is to live a life as long as you have all your friends and all your inner circle supporting you until friendship and camaraderie destroy these lives. It stars and for the attention of the actors. Mr. Lubiloso. Mr. Leo Yao. And Direct June Urbano. Missing among the
Si Fernando Bayawan, ako po ang writer and director of I, America. Ang I, America ay kwento ni Erica, isang American na inaasikaso ang kanyang passport at US visa para makapiling ang kanyang tatay sa Amerika. Pero sa kanyang pag-aasikaso ng mga requirements, malalaman niya na iba ang apelido niya sa birth certificate niya, iba sa apelido ng tumigilan ng tatay. Ito po ay hango sa mga totoong mga experiences ng mga kapatid natin na American sa Olongapo na inabandona po ng mga American soldiers po sa panahon po nung umalis po sila noong 1991 sa Subic. Ako po ay mapalad bilang isang newcomer na magkaroon ng cast na sobrang gagaling at sobrang passionate sa pangunguna po ni Erica na si Miss Bella Padilla. Si Tao Reyes, si Joe Vargas, si Bob Brown, and si Liza Macias. Gusto ko pong bigyang acknowledgement ng aking producer ko, si Victoria Costones.
Was one of the directors of Kusina, si Senon Palomares, director po at writer po ng Kusina. So when I first read Senon's script more than a year ago, these are the words that come to mind: space, time, individuality. I asked him, actually convinced him that this film has to be made. It has a unique premise. We follow the protagonist's life inside her sanctuary, the kitchen. So therefore, the entire film narrative happens inside one location, the kitchen. Actually, almost the entire film is inside the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm Salon. I'm the writer and co-director with David for the film Kusina. When I wrote the script 10 years ago, it was in 2006, I wanted it to become an homage, sort of a tribute to my mother and to all the women in the world. While they are aware, that some of them probably are aware that they have choices in life, pero sometimes the society use this, yung knowledge ng option nila sa buhay para magkaroon sila ng double burden. And while my mother is, she's happy about life, she's feisty and all, pero I could see na she's, well, even though my father was alive, still alive that time, dalawa yung ano niya, she's also a mother and she's also a father at the same time. We also, with David and I, started talking about this film. We wanted to explore yung idea of time and space. That, you know, when a person is so passionate about the things that he or she does, sometimes she spends or he spends the whole lifetime doing that thing as if it's just one day. And that's the whole premise of this Kusina. This, our protagonist, Juanita, was born inside the kitchen in the morning and then she dies. Spoiler. Later in the evening. And then the whole 8 decades happens inside the kitchen with big names and really talented people. Of course, our DOP is Miss Lee. Our production designer is Erickson Navarro.
Editor Tom Nazareno.
Yes, and our sound engineer is Rafi Magsaysay, and our colorist is Miss Marilyn Magsaysay. Our music is by Tony Munoz. Ayun, baka mawala na kami ng chance in the future to thank them, so we just want to acknowledge them this early. And then our cast members who are present now.
Katrina Legaspi, Princess Ortiz, Elora Espargio,
Bong Cabrera.
Nakakalat ko siya. Mike Liwag, ayun. Mike Liwag, nakakasya namin ang presence ng aming associate producer, Cheryl.
Nando at Bogoy is based on a story, Camiguin Island, where I live. It's like an urban legend in Camiguin, which demonstrates what the father will do for his son to graduate high school. We're very fortunate to have two good-looking actors to play the Nando and Bugoy.
Mr. Alan Dizon, Alexander, and Good Aceron, Escobar. Please watch Number Below.
Director. Mercury is Mine. In Mercury is Mine, a cook is about to close down her eatery at the foot of Mount Araya when a mysterious American teenager approaches her and begs for work in exchange of shelter. The eatery begins to attract more customers, causing the cook to become possessive of the white boy. So this is my fourth Kapampangan language film, and ironically, the first Kapampangan film about Kapampangan cuisine, considering that Pampanga is the culinary capital of the Philippines. Using Kapampangan cuisine as backdrop, Mercury is Mine is an examination of the concept of white privilege in a developing nation like the Philippines. Together with me, I have my main cast, Brett Jackson as Mercury, si Miss Popoang as Carmen. This is both their first time in Cinemalaya. We also have Lee O'Brien. And our line producer, Minda Ponce.
Si Eduardo Roy Jr. Ang dinirect ko po ay ang Pamilya Ordinaryo. Tungkol ito sa dalawang teenage couple, si Jane at si Aris, na ang kinabubuhay ay pagnanakaw sa kalsada. So, nagnanakaw sila ng cellphone, lahat ng kahit anong manakaw nila sa kalsada, yun yung nagiging means of, parang kinabubuhay nila. And then eventually, nagkaroon po sila ng anak. Ironically, ninakaw sa kanila yung bata, yung anak nila. So, journey ito ng paghahanap ng dalawang batang magulang at kung paano sila tingnan ng lipunan, kung paano sila tulungan ng lipunan, at kung matutulungan pa sila ng lipunan. I'm very happy kasi sobrang huhusay ng mga naging artista ko. Bagamat first time nila si Ronaldo Martin, tayo ka. Kasing husay niya po yung kapatid niya na si Coco Martin. And also Jane Asmin Kilip, nasa UK po siya. So wala po siya ngayon. And si Gold Aceron po, siya po yung gumanap na role ni Aris sa documentary. Ayun. Happy ako dahil muling nagbalik ang Cinemalaya after 1 year na na-stop siya. So, tuloy yan. I mean, yung full length po. Sorry. so ayun. So, tuloy po ang another competition ng full length. Ayun. Thank you.
Magandang hapon po. Ako po si Derek Gabrito, director po ng Toos. Ang Toos po ay hango po sa storya ng mga pinupot ng Subitan tribe ng Panay Islands. Before anything else, I would like to acknowledge my producer, Ms. Tere de Diongo. Yun po, ang cast po namin ay pinamumunahan po ng Ate Guy, Miss Nora Honor. Humingi po siya ng paumanhin na hindi po siya makakarating. Gusto po niya kamamatay lang po ng kanyang kapatid at sa kasalukuyan po may padasal po sila at uuwi po siya ng Bicol. Ngayon pa man po, nandito po ang iba naming mga tauhan. Miss Barbie Fortesa, ako na po natawag. Ako din ni Pinagilo. Ron Martin, Elora Espanyol, Ronnie Martinez, and Miss Flor Salanga. Yun po, sige.